love how I build the house I don't want to sell. Guy immediately comes over and wants to buy it. I build houses I'm planning on selling. Everyone's like, oh, I don't know about that. Welcome back, builders. Okay, we are picking up right where we left off last time. I have not been on since. I see that we actually got a new area. I'm not sure which one of these we had finished up previously, but another choice is never a bad thing. I want the swamp area to be below the city, but I'm kind of like, I'm running out of places to put things, essentially, because I want the desert to be here, but maybe I send the desert up kind of just around the lava area, because that's cold. It's desert, or swamp. Don't really have a ton of choices here. Wants me to tame a snake, gain some snake bile. Those are all really easy. Yeah, we'll take it. Yeah, I need these 4 open, and I don't want to put that here. I want the swamp to be back at least a little bit. So that's where that'll go. All right, last time I was talking about maybe building some different residents and whatnot, since people seem to be pretty interested in buying things. My establishment skill is at 1. Allows free establishment of buildings and unlocks building modules. So I'd like to just keep leveling that up. I believe one of the ways you can do it is to just drop sect markers down continuously. Apparently that levels it up pretty well, but I don't know. I'm already part of a sect. I'm not sure if that would work, but if you're looking for a quick way to do it, I hear that that's a way you can. What I'm thinking is we will go over to the little town we placed right at the very beginning, and we actually never ended up really exploring or doing anything with, and maybe we'll drop them a couple extra houses. I'm starting to see lots of people out and about in the world. It's kind of nice. This was that original farmer on our original tile. And I'm coming over here because, you know, at the beginning I kept talking about wanting to leave open area for building, and that's this spot here. So maybe we'll just build a few buildings. To that end, we're going to need just some basic building supplies here. We'll need definitely wood and stone, and depending on what we build, I think we might need some iron or some rami or some wild grass. So we'll just take a second. I'll grab just the local supplies, and then we'll see how that does for us. So a good jump for the horse. All right, I was up here gathering, and this guy just ran up here and started gathering the stone right next to me. So I just figured I'd introduce myself here. It is, I think, the strongest character we've ran across so far. And he's miserly. That's not the worst, so let's see what he likes. So he doesn't like us already. Let's learn about his identity. Makes a living by chopping wood, hoping for a fortuitous encounter someday. Let's see what he's interested in. I can at least talk about taming. Well, having friends that are powerful is never a bad idea. Never a bad idea. What do you have on you? Anything interesting? No, not really. Okay. Well, that was less exciting than I thought it was maybe going to be, but that's okay. That's okay. No news is good news, I guess, so he is taking all the stone I was up here to collect, but that's all right. That's all right. When you're unfathomably powerful, you get dibs on the stone. That's cool. I'm not going to fight over that. Always more somewhere else. All right. Well, we definitely didn't get nearly as much as I thought I was going to, since he got about half of that. We'll nab these last couple trees, and then we'll go put down some plans of some sort. I don't think I'm going to handcraft any of these, because my literal plan is to build and sell them, ideally. So we've got this farmer's place here. It'd be kind of like maybe add a couple more farmers around. Do I have... I think village is technically the farm. Jail, music house, pavilion. I want the tavern. This is what I really want. So I'm guessing I'm missing recipes. Probably either the bars or some sort of shelf. And since I don't have that recipe, I can't just use this blueprint to put it down. Mining hut. It's not really a ton of mining around here. A hunter, maybe. Coward. What is a coward hut? Let's look at one of these blueprints and see if we can figure out what does that actually mean. Is it just like 4%? Oh no, it's got a market stall of some sort. You know what? Let's build one and find out. We'll just plop down a cheap one. So it's got a well in front of it and everything. Let's see. I don't know if I want two of those right next to each other. What about over here, maybe? Kind of limited by where I'm standing. Okay, well, let's plop one here. See what we need to build it. So, 225 wood, 43 stone chunks, 3 insight. And then let's also just take a look at our establishment. Okay, so we have... Wait, it's annoying. I can't mouse over where I want to point. We're done with level 1, and we have no XP. I just want to see how much this is going to give. Like, is this worth my time? If all I was in it for was the experience. I don't have crafting insight? Did I put those in a box back at home? I could have swore we had a ton of that. Okay, well, let's just craft something up here. We'll craft all the wine that we can make. We've got 1 crafting insight. We'll do some simple traps. We'll just make as many as we can. We'll sell those or give them to people for quests. Alright, that's enough crafting insights to finish. Alright, and it's building up. Looks kind of nice, I have to say. Like, the designs are not terrible. Alright, so what do we all have in here? So, a coward's hut gives you a lamp, a wooden chest, a bed, a second lamp, and a grocery cabinet. Alright, so we're open for business even though we don't have anything in here. Offer resource. I assume that by offering resource, that's how we put things that we want to sell in here. Because notice, like, my traps that I built are not on my list of things I could put in there. My plan is literally to sell this to the first person I run across, so I'm not going to stick anything in there. View. No, let's just use what's in there. Okay. Okay. I notice the horse is more than willing to come inside that one. Guan, how are you doing? You got anything I could help you with? Wants a 3 bonfires. Alright, I'm having a party this time. I used up all my peach blossoms, so I don't have those with me. Bonfires, though. We could probably do that. Even if we don't have the stuff, that's not hard to get. Bonfire. We definitely do. 3 craft. Here you go, friend. You know, he saved our life, so we owe him a debt of gratitude. Definitely want to see if we can... We don't have enough... Okay. Did I not craft those? Bonfire? I guess I did too. Okay. Oh, because we were short. I see. We're short on wood. Okay. My bad, buddy. I will be right back. Find the nearest tree to go kick. So, generally speaking, it seems like we probably want to grab, I don't know, maybe 300 wood and like 100 stone, and then a few crafting insights before we start plopping anything down. And obviously, the price will vary based on which blueprint we use, or if we decide to build one freeform without using the blueprint. So while we're up here, we'll just clear this out. We're also getting these May lilies. Those are another common one that people ask for when you're doing quests for them. So I always like it when you can just take and turn in, and you don't have to run somewhere and get distracted by 100 different things. All right. I think I'm going to just keep collecting, and I will bring you back in once I have done so. Okay, and I'm bringing you back here. Did some more collecting, ran into that really powerful guy, taking all my rocks yet again. I just decided I'm going to drop a hunter's house here, because it's just our next one. Seems like we got about half a level for the previous building, so we'll see if maybe the next level will give us what we want. Oh, we need 10 Rami, okay. Rami I always find a little annoying. It's in the desert areas, so we will run over there. It's hard to see. I don't know if it's just my graphic setting or my old man eyes or what, but I tend to find, yeah, it's like right there. Harder to see than a lot of the other resources. Once I have the ability to build farming plots, which now that I say that, make sure I don't. Yeah, it's still locked. Farmland, cooking expert. Okay, okay. That definitely gives us another short-term goal. We want to get our cooking leveled up. Because with that, we could get the farmland, and then we could plant Rami, and we could be growing this, rather than having to come over here and, oops, over here and search for it. It's also another one that they really like to have quests for. I heard that the bandit force is nearby doing evil. Well, it's our duty as chivalrous men, and of course, you know, all those bandits that I've not been ignoring totally. Definitely not. Definitely not. Alright, we will put another bandit one here. I'm just thinking if I get a swamp sect, I'm going to want it right next to the town, so maybe we'll plonk this over here. And that way, just in case, we can put it way down there. Adding more and more bandits, definitely hope that won't come back and bite me later. If it does, it does, though. That's all right. If you caught the last episode, we did some karma unlocking. So if I did die, I could do maybe a cold character. I've got this karma for icy physique. That'd be pretty cool. I've always wanted to do the ice build and never have. What are you doing over here, man? He's the Oro sect outer disciple. This is that original farmer, I'm pretty sure. So he joined a sect. That's pretty cool. All right. I don't know what you're doing over here, but you got any quests? Oh, we never submitted that. Whoa. Q, if you didn't catch that tip in another video, you'll do that whistle and be like, hey, hold on a second, I want to talk to you. And they'll stop like that. So much better than in a lot of games where you have to chase down an NPC and you're trying to click on them and you can't. So I really appreciate that function. Another quick tip I wanted to show, I was doing this earlier while I was collecting. If you hit R and go to relationship and you click on one of your pets and manage, you can get here where if you own fences, like I was building at that hunter's place, you can corral animals, but you can also summon. So like my monkey's not here. If I set him to summon, boom, there he is. You can just bring him in. I had to do that for Big Red. I kind of went looking for him for a minute. I just could not find him. I'm pretty sure they show on the map, but you know, at this point, my map is not tiny, so it could be difficult to look for one big rooster somewhere on the map. All right, so we are still looking for some Rami. Let's we haven't fought a wolf. Let's check and see how difficult those are. All right, he's starting off with a lot of kicks. That is that's a bad plan, my friend. That's a bad plan. All right, we are going to, yeah, start with a lot of punches and then some kicks, and then we'll use that. All right, same plan. I just want to make sure I grab this. Let's carry those fists forward, in fact. Okay, do the palm. Into some kicks. we'll use that. Nice. You'll probably... Okay, so they're not super strong. He's not a big wolf, so yeah, we're just gonna kill him. Yeah, just... Once you have more moves than your opponent, it's over. It's just over for him. Alright, let's loot him. Bone, hide, meat, poo. How much meat do we have on us? 5, okay. Yeah, getting a bunch of meat is definitely going to be... We still want to tame a marten. We need to raise our cooking, apparently. That would get us the farm plot. Now, another way you could do that, I don't think I caught it on camera because it happened during one of my tutorial videos I was making, but somebody will come up, I think it was the farmer in our case, and they'll be like, hey, you know, you've been here for a while, like, what do you do exactly? And you can kind of pick a profession. So if you're not going to join a sect, I would say that telling them that you want to be a bodyguard is probably the best bet, because it'll give you the training dummy that we use to level our technique. That's something you can build. If you are going to join a sect, though, you can pick whatever. But I believe if you say farmer, it would give you the recipe to make the farmland. So I assume that it'll be the same for each profession. So if you want to have animals and that's going to be your thing, maybe you should pick hunter, and that way you'd be able to build that hunting house right off the bat. There's some Rami. Where are we even? What is this place? Oh, Harry. Okay, so this is, I think, one of the places that we finished the tasks by building the bonfire and cooking originally. We could do this snake one. Maybe. We can, while we're here, maybe we'll search it for Rami, we'll kill off the eagles that are around for the meat, and then we'll reevaluate what we want to do. Yeah, these guys are pretty aggressive. I also wouldn't mind taming one of these, because you can have them kind of like follow somebody around, and it just makes it easier to find certain NPCs sometimes. If there's somebody that, like, you have a reason that you want to be tailing them. That does not seem like... Oh, because we're out of range of our pets, so I didn't have any of my pet moves with me, unfortunately. Bionic Eagle. This is a great move if you're doing weapons, by the way. Grant crit 3 to moves, so a crit just deals double damage. That's great. But, alas, that is not the type of build that we are doing at the moment, so nothing for it at the moment. It's almost too bad these guys also don't drop eggs. Seems to be a chicken exclusive. I love the graphics on that Kung Fu. Wow, he actually survived a round there. Alright, well, gently into the night, buddy. Yeah, we're taking a little bit of damage here because we don't have the fire protection. I'm just coming in here to double check I wasn't actually having fire chi in my meridian system. I don't think we will get it from just 2 stacks. I think it has to be at least, I want to say 5, before you actually start taking... Yeah. It is noticeable how much I'm getting from those animals when it comes to moves. Earlier, I was reading through my comments. Thank you so much to everyone who comments. And somebody made a great point. They said, are you sure that those are diluting your pool? And the more I thought about it, I actually think he has a point. Because I'm still getting the same moves here. And when I'm in combat, my move counter, I don't believe has the animal moves. You just get them 1 every round. So the animals are even more of a bonus. There is a great karma where if you tame 5 different types of animals, which we definitely should do, it lets you talk to animals. So, like that monkey at the beginning that was trying to tell us something, I believe he actually has dialogue if you have that. But I believe it also allows you to tame more than 1 of an animal type. So I totally love the idea of a build where, like, you're some sort of beggar kung fu master, and you've got like this army of monkeys that like beg with you and fight with you. I think that could be really cool. How effective it would be, I don't know. But, you know, rule of cool, like Big Red here, speaking of cool, rule of cool always applies. So, definitely would be cool to check that out. Alright. Who are you? What are you doing? How much should I run? You're weaker than me. What do you want? You're a bandit and you're reckless. You want to argue with me? I'm almost tempted to try to take her out, and I could finish a bunch of things by throwing her in a cage. Huh. Alright, she wants to argue with me. I need the skills. I'm 99% chance. Yeah, she's got 400 spears. She's totally going to destroy me here. Alright, let's do it. You know, you gotta take your beatings. You gotta take your beatings. For every one adjacent nonsense, gain 2 elegance. That's actually pretty good. 100% chance to remove benign assertion. That'd be that move. For each one removed, gain 2 elegance. Alright, we'll take that and see if we can get some nonsense out of our deck. We just don't have moves. We need more better moves. Yeah, we seem to... His animations are ridiculous. We seem to start out okay, but they'll start getting those multipliers that they were getting last time, and I don't know exactly where they're getting those from, but those just end up wrecking me. Because we'll be relatively tied, and they'll start getting like a 30% bonus, like we got a little bit there. Alright, this is going to take a while. I'm going to bring you back when we're closer to the end. Alright, and another just long, drawn-out playthrough here. This one went a little better. I got pretty lucky on my draws. But, yeah, not a chance. Not a chance at all. But, again, we got experience, and that's what we're here for. You know, we're almost to level 1 on this, so we're getting there. We need to actually win some duels to get basic debate, and that would super help. All right, we are actually, though, going to resort to force. I think it is time. She has 1,557 vigor, but she's only at 60 currently. So if we could just get a couple hits in, just a couple hits, I think we could do it. We do have our horse here, and I saw Big Red. Yeah, Big Red's here too. All right. Hopefully. Duan Guiju. Hopefully we can take her. Like one good move. Just look at this. If we did nothing this round, she'd take half of our vigor already. And she's got fire moves, so she's going to be hitting us with a bunch of heat, which we've already got some stacks of. She's running spikes. Okay, so a lot of things going on here. Okay, so we need moves more than we need anything else. We need to find moves. All right, so we could do a drink and sing. We could have that on the board. If we add a slap in here, we could draw something else. What would we want to draw? All right, another thing to notice here is that we could counter those weapon skills at the beginning with kicks. So let's do that. So we're going to counter, counter, counter. We're going to change to a weapon skill, and then that removes all of her moves. So that gets us somewhere, and we'll bring that in, continue that. I think this will make more draws. No. That's all right. Yeah, even countering those moves, though, we were taking damage, and we took a bunch of fire. All right, so we got her knocked down. Oh, no. No, we didn't. We had help. You win, Tyrion. He and I are strangers. He's up there, tied with those powerful people. I was about to step into your battle with bandits when you treated me to an impressive showdown. I appreciate your kindness. May I know your name? I'm just an insignificant nobody. I sensed you were in danger and wanted to help out. I sense a profound inner kung fu. You must be one of the great renown. I'm curious why you'd attach any importance to me. It appears you're unaware of your natural kung fu talent. A one-in-a-million prodigy. I couldn't resist being drawn to your potential. That's why I came to save you. That begins the bond between us. Hey, have you heard of memory loss? Indeed. I've heard a thing or two about this curious condition in my travels. It's rumored that the former champion had also been afflicted, but no one knows how they were cured. Do you know anything about the cargo ship that bore me here? The mysterious cargo ship is connected to a secretive force in the Kung Fu world. It has far-reaching implications that even champions would hesitate to speak of. Champions are related to your memory loss. It seems that you have no other choice but to become the champion, should you wish to know more. Guess I'll have to let it drop for now. Your Kung Fu is impressive. I wonder where you hail from. Ha ha ha. I'm but a lone traveler in the world. There's nothing impressive about me. Yeah, sure, buddy. You have like hundreds of times more strength than I do, and you're running all legendary gear. Thank you for helping me out. I wonder if you could teach me a few moves. Ha 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 ha. I'm used to a laid-back lifestyle. Teaching's not the thing for me. Very likely I'll point you in the wrong direction. I really mean it. Please, could you honor my request? All right, all right. I was indeed intrigued by your natural talent. It would be insincere of me to pretend otherwise. I may be able to teach you a few moves, but my learning may not be suitable for you. I do not wish to distort such a fine gem as you. There are many prestigious sects in the world, each has their own profound arts. My knowledge is limited, but I can give you a simple overview of these sects. Feel free to ask me if you're interested, and then you could choose the sect that appeals to you. Thank you, good master. Request cure. Am I wounded? Did she get me? Oh, got me some fire. Let's deal with that first. We can do it ourselves. So let's connect that. Notice I flipped over to my third one. That's just a habit I'm into, is I try to leave the third one as my kind of like cleaning one so that I don't mess up my others. I'm just making sure my things are actually running. If you tuned in before, somehow some of these got turned off. Do not want that to happen. Okay. So let's see. He said he would teach us. Battle, mark as enemy, use skill, no. Trade, gift, no. Request, learn. Okay, so yeah, he's got the good stuff. Okay, Soul Taker Song. It kicks and weapon skills. Chi of Venom. That's like the Misfortune sect. Ordeal Sigil. This one has a lot of special uses. I won't go into that here, but this is important for certain things. Illusionary Song. So a bunch of kicks. Chi of the Moon. We already know Face Slap, Eagle, and Horse. So neither of those are going to be useful to this character. But they are cool. They are cool. Like, these are all kicks and weapons, so you could even make a build out of those. Alright, Inner Kung Fu. Alright, that's a Venom. Okay, here's a good one I would love to get, but condition, we need to have a veteran in Leechcraft. This lets us do that curing with Chi, like we just did to ourselves, on other people. Super good. Super good. I would love to have that. And other than that, yeah, we're not interested in this one, and we can't get that one. He could teach us about using weapons, concealed weapons, forge. I would love to have some forge experience. Geomancy. I'm not sure how they translated geomancy. That's like thievery. It's like lockpicking, speed, and stealing. I have no idea. And I think if you talk to bandits about it, they call it thaumaturgy, something like that. So I don't know what's up with that translation. Empowered spirits. Oh, that would be so good. Help us lose slower in our debates. Basic debate, there's another one. So that would unlock some more moves for us, which would really help us out. Rethink. Okay, so that's when we can reroll the move selections we're getting. And we have these other skills. So I would love it if he would teach us Forge. Let's see if he will. He's considering it. I think he's running it. Nice, he taught us Forge. Cool. We should talk to... Let's suck up to this guy a little. Learn about their ability. Just a traveler. Give him a compliment. He's very strong. Talk about topics that interest him. Oh, interesting. He can teach us stuff that he's not interested in. Let's inquire about the sex. Okay, so he is giving us a chance to unlock one. So, if you could safely get yourself into a battle with a bandit early, like, wasn't the bandit tile like the third or fourth one we dropped? I bet you that would cause this event to trigger. And you could get a sect really early this way. That's interesting. Poison gas sect. Deadly spells and slow-acting poisons. Specialized in creature. So this toxin sect uses those bugs that we pick up sometimes. Flame sect. Drunk sect. We already have the icy sect, so it's not showing up here. Just trying to think, like, if I died twice in a row and I was going to play something else, what would I want in this world? We don't have the fire sect as a choice here, which is interesting, because I would kind of... Oh, we did place that one, didn't we? That's why it's not here. So, misfortune. I don't know what type of land that is. Let's go poison, because we're set up to put that down. This sect is located at Shadowy Gorge, a swamp teeming with venomous creatures. I choose this sect. He actually let us talk about that, too. I was complaining about that the first time. Cool. Alright, so... We could put it here, but I kind of want it back a little bit from where the city's going to be. So we'll plop it here. This is also going to add some new resources that we can collect, and some of them are worth quite a bit. NPCs, I don't think, like to travel here too much because they get poisoned. So just good money makers for us. All right, so let's talk to him. All right, here. You. Can I... Yeah, carry them. I just don't want them to get up while we're in the middle of these conversations and attack me. All right. I wonder if he'll just keep teaching us. Will you teach me weapon usage? I really wish my horse wasn't standing in the way. They just jumped off my shoulder. Oh. Ow. Alright, my savior just ran off, so I am out. I am out. I just got goinked there for a lot. And now we're in the fire area taking damage. Alright, let's get the heck out of Dodge. I do not want to get ended by some bandits. We got our cheap victory. I really wanted to throw her in a cage, but it is what it is. We would have won that fight, though. Had he not come in and intervened, even though he said he didn't intervene, we would have won. That was our victory there. Alright. Did that give us any more wounds? No. Okay, good. Just get out of there. In fact, we'll go to our aptly named Coward's Hut, and we'll take a quick nap. Just to regen that vitality we just lost there. So I guess all's well that ends well. There's another option there, but share bed. If you have animals that you have tamed, you can actually like have them sleep on the bed with you and gain affinity that way, if you don't want to just keep feeding them. It does force a time skip though, whereas this is just like super fast. Okay, I want to pull open just to make sure. Everybody come here. Make sure they're not dying over in the heat or something. Alright, did we end up with Tin Rami? That was the whole point of going over there. Yes. Alright, that leveled up our establishment. Oh, that's annoying. It doesn't actually tell me what it unlocked. Double check that here. Wooden fence, bamboo. We can make poison now. Interesting. Cage. Plates. Build just a shack. Had that before. I'm not sure we had the sensor. A well, dummy. Yeah, we got those pieces. See, I think we need this wine shelf, which it looks like we have unlocked now. So maybe we've got some more. Potion shelf. So it seems like the more... We also might have got this from our Winecraft, now that I think about it. The more specialized contraptions is what this game calls them, come from the skill. Like, this is a weapon shelf, and it's from forging. So that makes sense. So we need to up our... There's no farming skill, so I guess they made it cooking skill. Okay, spring comes from veteran establishment. Stable. You can fast travel with stables. Another really good one. City Guardian. Okay. All kinds of good stuff here. The furnace we would need for weapon crafting. Crucibles for leech craft. Like some defensive spikes. Beast fence. All kinds of good stuff here. Let's just check in here. Don't think that unlocked anything new particularly. Oh, I lied. We have the tavern. What do these look like? We're not going to place one here. We're going to go do this over in our other area, but I just want to see what our choices look like. Okay. Oh, this one looks almost like a two-story. Like it. And the third one. Oh, this is like huge. I don't know if this one would look right. This seems to me more like a city building. I also notice we have pavilions, which I think can serve alcohol also. Oh, that's kind of interesting. This has like a courtyard wall around it. That's kind of cool. All right, well, we're not building any of those over here. Do I want to drop something else since we're here anyways? I kind of want to build like a couple more farms here, because it's supposed to me like this is supposed to be kind of like a little farming village. Man, this guy's just super happy to see us always. Hey man, how's it going? You got any new quests? No. Okay, we're probably going to need Rami for that construction. So I'm wondering if we just go and continue that. Continue harvesting on that. Just double check. We also really paranoid about that for some reason. I'm not sure why, but I just really don't want internal injuries. Okay, I'm going to go grab some more Rami, and I will bring you back if anything interesting happens. Alright, I was gathering up some Rami, same place we were before, and I glanced over here and I saw that there's a floating treasure chest on this tile. We haven't been over here yet. Acquire via Enlightenment Stone and find the hidden chest. So I'm just going to nab that quick while we're here. There's also Sanki, I believe is the herb's name, that we have not been picking up before. So we're just going to nab that. Hopefully we'll be able to either sell it or turn it in for quests. I think this one goes into some sort of healing or something. Memory serves me. So we'll just double check that. Alright, I don't think a double jump's gonna get us there, so I think we're gonna have to like go up there and then drop down. There's some good mining there too. These lava areas are much better for mining than the places we've been using. There's the Enlightenment Stone. Ooh. Conditions required. This time and sunny have 10 stacks of heat. Interesting. Yeah, because we're only sitting at 5 here, so we would need something to at least give us 5 more stacks. Okay. Alright, well, let's see if we can get this chest at least. Oh, nice, a concealed weapon. Sweet. I keep saying we need to get one, and I keep not even checking, so... Any good stats? 30% chance to steal money with concealed weapon moves. Interesting. Kind of a cool bandit build. Do something like that with concealed weapons. Inflict leg disability when casting skills. That's pretty brutal. Wow. Okay, well, cool. That filled out another equipment slot for us, if nothing else. Boy, we're just taking that, because we don't have any heat-reducing clothing, just taking that damage just continuously. That's pretty brutal. I think we're going to try to get our cooking up. I wish there was another cooking recipe of something that was a little easier to farm than the meat. Maybe we head back up towards the monkeys and we just do some monkey hunting and then use that meat to level us up. I would love to just get a couple plots down and just farming some of these plants for us as just kind of a passive income. Because even if nobody wants them for quests, we could be selling them to the boats. I'm just being stubborn here. I need to stop, just rest. Although saying that, I guess we still own these. I love how I build the house I don't want to sell. Guy immediately comes over and wants to buy it. I build houses I'm planning on selling. Everyone's like, oh, I don't know about that. Next to that farmer, you know. All right, back up to tip-top shape. Let's... Hey, bud, you around? You're taking a nap. That's cool. He's selling more worms. We could feed those to our rooster. Fine flax is used for weaving. That'd be nice, but we don't know weaving yet. I don't think I want to spend the money. Eat to gain 10 stacks of reach and blow. That's pretty nice. And those are good too, but we can make our own. So I don't think it's probably worth carrying that. Alright, do we want to drop one more before we leave? What's our establishment? 2. I do kind of want it to be farmhouses, so we're just going to hold off. Let's build us a bonfire. In fact, we'll just place that down. And let's do some cooking. What is our cooking currently at? 1. Become an expert. Okay. Fire element is spreading. I thought we double-checked that. Okay, yeah, that's... Now you can see why I was so paranoid. Hopefully we have enough chi here. Would prefer to not have to pay to have this fixed. Yeah, we do. We have plenty. You don't have to circulate all the way back. You just have to have them all connected. And queened. Alright, well, I'm glad I noticed that message. Alright, let's cook. I am talking to the horse instead of the bonfire. Cook. Cooking beginner. Unlock requirement. Oh, we just need some money to I've never noticed that before. I always just looked at this, saw that it wasn't unlocked, and figured I needed more levels, but this is telling me that we just need to have money. I mean, money does make the world go round. Braised venom meat. Okay, cool. I have never paid enough attention to this. I've always just assumed I wasn't good enough because I don't find that the food's particularly great, so at least the meat here. But now I'm far more interested. All right, let's still do this. Let's do like 10 at a time. I want to level cooking. There it is. Did that give us our farming unlock? That's what I'm after currently, more than anything else. Farmland, yes. What do we need? 2 crafting insights and stuff that we have. Craft. I wonder if from my inventory, now that I already did it, I wonder if I should... yeah. If I can just use that out of my inventory. Oh, they got all kinds of designs here. All right, well, I want this littler one. Right there. Complete design. Wood. Okay, so we're not going to have enough crafting insights. It's probably because we need crafting insights for these partially. All right, so we need 6 crafting insights. So let's see what we can make. Okay, simple traps. Sure, let's make more of those. 13 traps, 12 insights. Perfect. I am slightly annoyed that I built all these with the express idea of like, oh, people will come over and want to buy these, and literally nobody wants to buy these. All right, well, it is what it is. All right, please plant Rami. 24 hours until ripe. Use fertilizer. 16 hours till ripe. 8 hours till ripe. 0. It's ready for harvest. Wow. We got 150 out of that. Cool. All right, plant. Max. Confirm. Oh no, we're out of poo. All right, what do you got? Someone was telling me that you could take all this without any problems. I'm gonna trust this valiant stranger, and we'll see if I come to regret this. I'm gonna just take all. Okay, I guess we can just hack off, you know, an extra shank from the horse. He doesn't mind too much. Let's just check Boss Monkey. I'm gonna take all. Yeah, it's totally fine. All right, well, thank you for the tip. I so appreciate that. One of the reasons I wanted to start making things is I just don't feel like there's enough content for certain games, and this is one of them. And unfortunately, if you are a fan of martial arts, cultivation, wushu type games, there's some cool ones that have been made or are being made, but the translation is always so rough. It is so rough. I don't know. I guess there's just not enough translation industry built up from Chinese to English yet, or what it is, but it is painful. In almost every single one of those games, it is just painful. So sharing tips is super appreciated. There is a okay Discord for the game. I haven't found it as helpful as something like the Amazing Cultivation Simulator Discord, which was absolutely amazing. Those people were true scientist gentlemen when it came to that game, which you had to be if you ever had played that. Let's plant the Senki, and let's see if we can just double ourselves up on that too. It's kind of seems to me that there probably should be a cooldown on that fertilizer. Look, we probably should only be able to drop it once. We're just going to leave those. We'll just let those go naturally. Although I say that, how much are all these worth? So the Rami is worth 2 each. The Sanki is worth 4 each. Okay, we are going to take... Big Red, where are you? I want everyone's poop. Everyone come here and give me your poop. We're just going to use all this up. Okay, everyone come here. Back. Big Red. Give me your stuff. Whoa. Whoa. See? Big Red was down. Big Red was down. I bet she's got fire. Oh, it's not even fire. He got hit by something. How dare they? This is where having the golden acupuncture would help. I probably don't have enough chi for this, but I could try to heal him. Alright, well, he's just going to have to heal on his own. Let's give him... Sure. Oh. I bet you that skill I just gained was Leechcraft. That's interesting. Alright, well, you can also have as many pycones as you can eat, bud. Warrior, do you dare face formidable creatures in treacherous places? I accept all challenges. Tell me where. The abyssal ice loach is extremely cold. The lava volcano is scorching, and the miasma ridge shrouded in poison gas. These regions are extremely dangerous. Please be cautious. Cool. Abyssal ice loach. Just because I know, I don't mind sticking that up here. Hey, while you're here, man. Anything else? Wants a sensor. Okay, I will do that if I can make them. I just don't know what they take. Copper chunks. Right, we don't have any copper. I'm not going to be able to help you with that, unfortunately. Disguise haystack. I'm not sure how good a disguise that is, depending on where you're trying to use that. But sure. Okay, so let's do a quick overview. Do we have any areas that have things we could easily do? Destroy all facilities, maybe, if they're really weak. We could tame a snake. I feel like that's doable. I feel like that's pretty doable. We could do that via trap if we wanted. 5 bile and a stone. Detain a bandit, have a cage. Okay, I'm gonna get a cage ready just in case we get an opportunity like that. Like, that unfortunately was just bad timing. It was such a waste. So I'm gonna ride back to my actual homestead here and get that all set up and ready to go just in case we get the opportunity. I feel really bad that we missed that, because that, I don't know. Maybe I'm being overly cautious of the bandits because I'm on video and I don't want to just die. You know, when I'm playing single player, I generally don't save scum unless I hit like a game bug or glitch. So if I die, I take my lumps. But when I'm doing recordings like this, yeah, I still wouldn't want to save scum. So I'm playing very cautious. Hopefully people can forgive me for that. Okay, so we need iron for this. All right, I think this has probably gone on long enough. We got a lot of construction done. We got a lot of collecting done. We had a chance encounter. Pretty action-packed. I'm going to, in this episode here, and between this one and the next one, I'm going to do just a little bit more resource gathering. I don't like to just throw that in video. I know when I watch videos, I don't mind when people do that, because a lot of times I like it as background noise while I'm playing the game. It's just somebody else kind of, it's like having a friend on the couch and playing co-op. But I think a lot of people prefer a more focused experience. So that's what I'm going with for now. If you feel otherwise, please let me know. I mean, I miss the old YouTube, so I would love to present content that way. But unfortunately, reality is people want a more focused experience. So that's what I'm trying to provide here. So thank you for tuning in, builders, and I will... Oh my gosh. Okay, well, this has become near tradition almost every episode. So Dingy Dao, I think we've seen him around before. Yeah, I'm almost certain you're the one that made me teach you a skill. So, Master, I greatly admire your martial skills and reputation. Although my martial abilities are humble, my loyalty knows no bounds. If you accept, I will serve you faithfully. Beggar, he is chivalrous, which I like. On par with me, so he's not like a total loser. In fact, he's got more HP than I do. Well, more vigor than I do. I'm not looking to hang around with any dudes right now. If you were, like, a jade maiden, I would consider, but no. Not at the moment, friend. Good luck. Good luck. Yeah, another time. Alright, let's get out of here before anyone else ruins up my outro. As always, take care.